Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, I will be honest with you, today is actually Sunday. So Winning Wednesdays is going to be Savings Sunday because I just haven't got round to doing it this week. And so it's Sunday evening and I'm sort of sat and I thought I need to do this video and my budget with me, as well as my sort of close out for the month and, you know, check cash stuffing and all of that sort of stuff. So I thought I'd get this sorted for with you. So we will not beat about the bush. We have got our 6 challenges, our £20 worth of coins. I do have a £2 coin in there, and obviously my dice tower. So we'll just get on with it. All right, thank you. So we've got 4, 3. I've just realised that that's 4 and that's 3. Number 1. Number 6, number 5, number 3, so I'll swap that out, number 6, number 6, number 4, number 1, number 4, number 2, that means they've all got a little bit of love. 2 again. 4, 5, last pile. 2, 2, 6, 6, and the last one is going to number 3. So there we go, guys. So just pop that to one side and we'll just move these out of the way. So I have ordered a new, I've got a little bit into the TikTok shop. Whether or not that's a good thing or not, we'll soon find out, won't we? So I have ordered a new tripod from the TikTok shop that was on offer. And it's one that I can use either on the desk or on the floor, and it should have a couple of lights on it. So hopefully my camera work might improve ever so slightly, just because obviously at the minute this phone holder that I'm using has been a little bit dodgy for quite a while. It's kind of broken a couple of places. I've been meaning to replace it for quite a bit and I just haven't got round to it. But yeah, so I have ordered that, so hopefully that should be here in the next maybe week or so, and then we can get that sorted. So number 1 is my little mandala challenge, and we've got £2 in there, so we'll go with, I don't know, we need, go for pink for that one, and then a green. So so we're on the last outer circle of that, so that's good. That's seems to be doing quite well. So that's that one. I need to remember to put the trackers in. I have also got a little bit of an update for you guys on the pooch. So he went for his ultrasound last Thursday, and I chased it up on Wednesday because I hadn't heard anything, but bearing in mind it had been the bank holiday, and the vet dealing with it was not at work on Wednesday, but it did look like there was a report in. So challenge 2 is my £1 savings challenge. We've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll just find the right Sharpie. Let's say 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So she rang me on Thursday when she was back in work, and essentially what the ultrasound had showed was that he has some inflammation of the small intestine. There was nothing in the chest to start with, because she said she was going to do that just in case there was anything nasty. That's where it tends to go to first. She said the chest was clear. The abdomen showed this inflammation in the small intestine, which would suggest to her that the mass that they'd found was incidental, because it wasn't actually, it was probably that's causing the diarrhea. So the mass couldn't show an awful lot with the contrast, which says that's because there obviously isn't a blood supply to the mass. So it is likely that it could be a lipoma, which is just a fatty lump, essentially. It could be a lump of necrotic fat, which is just dying off fats, but wouldn't be too much of an issue. Or it could still be something nasty, but the likelihood of that is lower because it's not got a blood supply to it. There was a potential of going in for further surgery and stuff. And so what she suggested is getting in contact with a referring surgeon to see what their take on all of the images were, in order to kind of decide on where the next steps was. So that's where I left it on Thursday. Number 3 is my 50p challenge, but obviously I use it for the pound coins in here. So we've got £3, so that is 1, 2, 3, which means we've only got another £3 left to complete this, which will be great. So hopefully next time we do this, we will be able to complete that challenge. She then contacted me back on Friday, which was way before I was expecting to hear from her. And basically the surgeon agreed that the likelihood was the diarrhea was being caused by the GI inflammation. She said it's very difficult because obviously they're just looking at scans, they're not actually seeing the dog in person. But if he is clinically well, which he is, at the minute he's chewing on his usual Sunday night natural treat. He walks around the park once a day. He brings you toys to play with, because it's been really hot this week. He's wanted to be outside playing with, the hose pipe, even though we are on a hose pipe ban in Yorkshire at the minute. So obviously the hose pipe's not there, so he just wants to play with the tap. So he is completely fine in himself. So they suggested that they could go in surgically and essentially take full biopsies of the mass and of the inflammation to get a much clearer picture. Or they could do a conservative measure, which is to start him on a course of steroids, because if it's the inflammation, that may help sort out the diarrhea. So I have chosen to go with the conservative method, to go with the steroids. The reasoning behind that for me is that he is a 10-year-old Staffordshire Bull Terrier. When you look at average ages on Google, it says 12 to 14 years. And I would much prefer him to have another 2 years quality of life as he is, with hopefully normal stools, than I would putting him at further risk due to anaesthesia, because like humans, the older dogs are, the higher the risk of the anaesthetic being an issue. It is in all likelihood that they would go in and find that the mass was just like a fatty lump that would be fine left on its own, basically. So she did say to me that if I chose to go with the steroids, that if he needed chemotherapy or something in the future, there would be limited as to which ones. But I don't really agree with chemotherapy in animals. I actually think it's quite cruel, because you're putting an animal through something that they don't understand for reasons they don't understand. They can't explain to you that they are feeling X, Y, or Z. You don't know whether or not they're feeling any of the side effects of chemotherapy. I have seen people go through chemotherapy as humans, and it's not nice, but at least they have been able to make an informed decision, and even children are able to sort of tell you what they're feeling or not feeling in regards to side effects, and a dog can't. So that isn't a road that I would really go down, especially as you know, we are probably in the latter stages of his life due to him being a senior dog. So I have chosen to go with the steroids. I'm just waiting for contact from the vets to tell me that we can pick those up and we can start those, and we'll see whether or not that sort of helps him, because at the moment he isn't symptomatic. They all sort of seem to agree that we've found this lump incidentally rather than you know, because of any signs or symptoms that he's actually been having. So he is going to hopefully start the steroids this week, and we will just kind of see what happens with it. They want us to carry on with the supplements and all of that sort of stuff. So once I've picked up the steroids, I'm going to put a claim in with the insurance, obviously, to get back the money, and hopefully we can pay back the, you know, the credit card and the emergency fund. And then obviously in a few months, depending on how he is, we can always give him another ultrasound if they feel it's needed, just to check on whether there's been any growth of that mass. So that's where we're at with the pooch at the minute. I mean, in himself, he's absolutely fine. His stools aren't too bad. They are not perfect. They're not as good as they could be. So hopefully, I mean, I work within the NHS, and I work under a few different specialities, but gastroenterology being one of them. And I know what humans are like when they have these GI, diseases which cause a lot of diarrhea and stuff. So, and it's not fun for humans, so it's certainly not fun for him, and it's certainly not fun for me if he's having me up or we're having to sort of clean up and he just kind of looks at you. But yes, so that is where we're at with the pooch. So hopefully we might see some improvement soon. So number 4 is the Star Challenge. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pounds there. So I don't think we've got 4, have we? But we have got 2 2s. So we'll use those last 2 2s up. And then what we'll do from now on is anything that we can't do, we will do what we've done before, which is write it on an erasable pen and just keep a track of it until we can get rid of one of the stars. So that is number 4. So number 5 is my £1 savings challenge, which has got £2, which is 1 and 2. So yeah, we are almost to the £135 mark with that. So that's fabulous. And the last challenge, if I can get this back in. The last challenge is challenge number 6, which is my £2 savings challenge. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There we go. So, and I will try and sort out changing some of these over for notes this week. But that is our Winning Wednesdays / Saving Saturdays all done for August. So yes, so I will look at my budget with me and get that sorted for you guys and start filming all the rest of my videos, because I'm gonna do look at doing a cash condensing with my budget with me. And hopefully I'll have enough to be able to do my cash stuffing video today as well. If not, and I'll have to leave it till tomorrow. But yes, so thank you very much for joining me, guys. Please, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. There is obviously the comments box down below, and of course there is the all the buttons and all of that sort of stuff if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, please do take care, stay safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye guys.